Hopefully ACS shows up tonight. That would be cool. I got something of his that... Hey, Mike! Right off the bat. How you doing, man? I'm just going to be scoping out some Wheaties. Big boy, what's up, buddy? How you doing? We're going to see what we can find for... Maybe we'll find something cool. This is a really nice, actually. Probably be hard to see. Cool. So yeah, we're just going to scope some wheats. Let me know if you guys can kind of see it. If not, well, I'll probably be playing around with the scope here a little bit to get it to focus. Maybe that's focused a little bit. Here we go with a 44. 44 looking all funky. What's up, Trey and 9 Dimes? How you guys doing? I'm just kind of chilling out. I'll be taking it slow. Hopefully ACS shows up so I can show off what he sent me, which I have to say is absolutely amazing. Whoop. Bumped it already. Bumped it already. I don't really have the best setup for using this scope, but hopefully you guys will be able to see what's going on. So we're just going to be looking for anything oddball that we can find. And I think on the date on this one, that's probably damage that I'm looking at. Maybe slight dye chips or something here on the end of the 4. Something going on there. I know there's a double dye for this date. Maybe that's what we're looking at. See this right here? Is there enough meat on the bone to tell, though? That's the thing. Be pretty sweet if that was a 44 double dye. I think there's only like 2 known at this point. Let's try and get this straightened out a bit. Let's see what we're looking at. I would think you would see a little bit more meat on the bone there. Right here. And there would be a tag end coming out this way, which would be the outline of the 9 on the date. But this definitely looks funky. Looks funky here, here. Maybe this would be the tag end. I don't think it's... Hang on. Let me check it with the loop. Yeah, there's really no raised metal there or anything. I think it's just getting used to the scope. But this is a actually really nice coin. Let's see. It's not showing up that great, but it's a nice red brown. We'll give it that. ACS, what's up? Still feeling sick, man? You need to go to the doctor. It's been long enough. You gotta go see the doctor. If you're sick for like over a week like that, it's time to go see the doctor, dude. But since you're here, we will show what you sent me, which I am so psyched about. I'll be right back. Hold on a sec. You tell him, Rob.
That's my gauntlet of fire.
Yeah. I stole it. So William's on his school schedule and stuff now, so he's not up till midnight anymore. Let me get this in a 2x2. Just because it is in really nice shape. I know I've kind of dimmed the light so that you guys can see the screen a little bit better. And I'm using a camera app. I can't use the disc that that the scope came with because William broke the DVD player inside the computer that I'm using here. So there's no way to put DVDs or anything in there. But it works pretty good. I just wish I could get it to go full screen and I can't. But maybe I'll download a different camera app or something like that at some point. Time for an ambulance. Poor ACS. Oh my god. So ACS pulled this out of a mint set and sent it my way. And it's a beauty. Wexler's has it as FS 101 16. And we'll see if we can see it. It's hard to see. Hi, Jesse. How are ya? Check this coin out, guys. It's a beauty. So we're going to look at the date first. We're seeing outlines right here. Inside, outside edges. And if we can get the lighting right, you can see a line running down here and a dimple on the end of the 9. This is a double die. Right here, you got notching. Right up here. I thought it closely matched DDO number 4, but that doesn't count for a mint set coin, I don't believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to show you guys the key spot to look for in a minute. But you guys can see got doubling going on. If we could change maybe a little bit of the lighting. Little bump over here. Little line separation. And this coin is just unbelievable. I can't believe he sent it. Ooh, come on, work with me here, work with me. I'm wearing gloves, so every time I let go of it, it catches on the glove and kind of moves it, but here's the key spot to look for this, because it is a subtle double die. You see this crook right here in that Y, and then you're going to see a little bit of separation right there and up top here, if I can get it to move without losing it completely. So this is FS 101. A pretty amazing coin, if you ask me. Thank you, ACS. That is a coin that I will go and get graded when I get my taxes back this year. Dacone, what's up? How are ya? We're just gonna scope out some wheats and see what we can find. Let me go to Wexler's real quick and I'll show you guys what I was talking about. Do. I'm already registered to vote Google. Wexlers. I probably should have, what's it called? Here, we'll try this a different way. Double dial listings. Do. I have trouble searching right from the site itself. I think it's better if we just do it this way. 1963. DDO Dime. Variety Vista. I think this is where... Maybe I was in here last night. We'll find out. 1963 DDOs. Okay. So this is what we were looking at right here, guys. That little crook. Little nook and cranny there on the Y. Big telltale sign. Anywho, anyway. It's an amazing coin. Can't believe it. It's definitely going to get graded. ACS suggested ANAX for that, which I agree. I'm not big into grading coins. Never really wanted to, but that's one that deserves it. Out of all the coins I have, that's the one that deserves to be graded. Yeah, we really love that coin, man. Danielle's excited about it. She's like, sell it. I'm like, no, never selling it. Unless I need money for like Williams College down the road or something. Then I might think about it. But I would have to be convinced. I would not want to sell that coin. Let's check this one out. See, now everything starts looking like a repunch mint mark under the scope, doesn't it? I found a bunch of them so far. And this definitely looks like one right here. That's not damaged. You can see the little split right here. You can see the extra metal. That's a repunch mint mark, 1956. Right on. And I'm not going to bother right now tonight going and researching it and finding out exactly which one it is. But this, we just came across an obvious one right there. So what I'm going to do, we'll just take this coin and we will put it in a 2x2. Right? And then we're going to make a little notation on some scrap paper, which I didn't prepare any, but that's easy enough to do as we go. We're going to write 1956D. RPM, and then put a question mark. And then I can go back later when I'm bored. I know it's a repunch mint mark. And when I'm bored later, I'll go back and I'll go to like one of the websites and we will look that up. And we'll get rid of question mark and we'll say RPM 1 billion. Yes, there's tons for 1956, 57. They get like a buck or two though in that condition. You could pull a buck or two out of that and go get a few rolls and who knows what you'll find in those. So let's keep rolling. We'll keep plugging away. 42. I also have my list out for coins that I need for the books. This one looks kind of hammered on. Not much going for it, but we're going to look anyway. That one's got crud on it. So these wheats that I'm not going to keep, I'm either going to sell them or I'll start doing the grab bag again or something like that. Here's a 48. And I think that's got probably a repunch mint mark, but there's too much damage on there that I'm not going to trust it to be one. We'll check the back of this one out. See if we can find any die cracks, chips, anything funky going on with the coin. I'm going to wind up keeping it. Ooh. Work with me here. Work with me. So how's everybody doing tonight? Pretty good? It's been kind of a long week for me already, and it's only Tuesday. So not much going for that one. Let's see what we got here. 1950D. It's got some different light. Hard saying. I don't see any split. Check the back. Actually, if I had a little bit different lighting, I think the reverse of this has a little bit of woody to it. But it's not going to probably show you too well. Hi, Leon Anders. How are you? Crappy as per Usner. And 9 Dimes is tired, working. Yeah, I'll never sell them. I probably won't. Yeah. Woody. I live the Woody dream. Blues Coins is here? Where? Blues. Oh, yeah, there you are. Evening. Evening to you, too. Yeah, what we wind up doing is like a grab bag. We'll eventually start doing that again. Ooh. Shaky, shaky. Up next, straight up 1950. A little action jackson. Maybe a little die chip on that 9 or something. But probably not worth noting anything here. That's just damage. Here comes a 44 we'll take a look at. Come on, be the big double die. I actually had a 44 double die that I sold to a buddy of mine. He lives over in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. And I thought it was a die chip right here.
Oh, my toe.
You stubbed your toe? You need to go back to bed.
It's so bad.
You want me to look at it? Let me see. Ow, that looks painful. Go use the potty.
I was like, no, I don't need to. I'm my foot is touching my toe.
Ooh, where's your mama? Okay, go back to bed, William. You have school in the morning. No.
But I want to show
I'll show it to them real quick so they can see it. What is it, William?
It's a phone.
Oh, it's a phone.
No, that's not how it goes. It
Goes like that? Okay,
yeah.
Take it and go to bed, hon. Good night. I already tucked you up, buddy. Uh-oh, he's on the loose. Ooh, my God. There could be mayhem going on tonight, guys. We'll have to hang in there and see if there's drama. Hi, Black Steel. How are you? So this 44 is definitely not a double die. But seeing as how there's only like 2 of them known, I would assume it's wicked hard to find one. What happened? Decone, you're too funny, man. I enjoyed your stream last night. It was fun. Dude, in the stream before that, when you showed that it's a 1912 proof satin finish, that coin is nuts, dude. Nuts. And from what you were showing and what I was looking at, looking it up on my own after, that's definitely the real deal. That's definitely what that is. If I ever found one like that, I'd be pretty excited, man. I would definitely be excited. And you could pull a big profit off that coin for sure. I don't know how you got it or where, but it's really amazing. The big bad wolf. Mike could blow my trailer down. If he huffed and puffed, it would blow right over. It absolutely is. It is. Definitely it is. It just has to be. Kind of like my 38 where like it's different though. I kept looking at that 38 being like, it's a double die. And then when, like, I was trying to convince myself that it was, and it's just not. And that's the way it goes. Sometimes you try to convince yourself, but your situation is totally different. It's that is what it is, and that's what it is. And if other people disagree, let them disagree, because I saw it. I know what it is. I looked it up, and it matches. I saw you look it up on your live stream. It's a perfect match. It is what it is. Look at that funky E. Funky. Big fat bottom on it. We got something going on there on the D. Why is that flat? Let me ask. Why is it flat? Right there. They'll just say it's MD. Mechanical doubling. And I'll be like, well, why does it have a flat edge on it then? See what I'm saying? This should come up over here and it doesn't. But you get into these circulated coins and there's a lot of damage on them. It's going to be really hard to specifically state what it is you're looking at, because die markers pretty much are all wiped out. You know, you need to be looking at more BU coins than anything else. Sale time. Why? What do you want to buy? You guys are more than welcome to ask. Here's a cool one. Let's take a look at it. This would be a little bit of a greasy, a greaser. 41. Greaser. Grease-filled die. Too bad there was no, if there was no evidence of the 4, I mean the 1, that would be pretty cool. I just sold my cut error for a good amount of money, which was pretty good. Because the family, we needed it. We needed it, so I sold it. I didn't want to sell it. I regret selling it, but that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes in the game. If you're in the game, sometimes you gotta let stuff go, and you can't dwell on it. It's just the way it is. I wanted to do the next coin seminar, but I'm not sure what to do. I don't know what topic to pick. I thought maybe I should tackle the wide AM, close AM varieties. That would be kind of cool. Teach some people about that. All right, let's dig back into the 50s bag here. I don't know why there's 40s and all kinds of other stuff mixed in there, but I had like a 1912 that was mixed in with some of the other. I think it was in the 30s bag. I'm like, what the heck is that doing in there? But it is what it is. I like this scope, man. It's a game changer for sure. Everything starts looking like a double die. Of course, I'm cross-eyed too, so most coins, they look all cattywampus to me. But when I see a double die, it just looks normal. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What's going on with his nose? I don't know. We get a double schnoz. Sweet, we got 5 likes. That's awesome. Thank you guys for liking, whoever did. I think Lemonhead's going on tonight. But I'm broke as a joke, so I don't know if I'll go over there. I'll probably go over there later and just support him. What's up with this right here? What happened? Andrea Wolf, how you doing? Oh, cool. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Doo-doo-doo. I think tomorrow I'm going to pick up a box of pennies if my bank will let me. I'm thinking maybe I should. Not seeing much on this one. You guys subbing each other? That's awesome. I think that's what you're talking about, maybe. Wide AM, close AM? 9 times. Go to the Lincoln Cent resource. That'll straighten you right out. And then there's a few other varieties of that are not listed on there. I don't think that site's been updated for those. Like the 92, I don't think is listed. But they do list the 89. No, 88, I think, is listed there. There's no photos, so. Let's see, do I need a 40? I forgot to be checking my list. Uh-oh. Gotta start all over again now, guys. Subway. I could go for some Subway right now. There we go, a little dye chip right there. Ba-bum. Let me check it with the loop. Yeah, I'm not going to keep it, because it's like, it would have been cool. It's like one that would have been cool, but it's almost worn completely down to the surface of the coin. That's why there's different coloration, because it's rubbed off. And it's really not... I like them when they're big and bubbly on there. Then I'll keep it. Here comes RPM number 1 billion. 57. Whoop. Bumping everything. Yeah, not really seeing it. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Not really seeing it. Let's check the rest of the coin, though. What do we got going on? What's going on right here, guys? Boop, boop, boop. Seems as though I might be looking at a double die. Double die obverse. Or it's die wear or damage, where it's squished. Squished down. That can happen too. What about right there? What about right here? What about there? There. Nope. Possibly. Let's look at the date again. Let's shine some light. Shine some light. Yeah, most likely damage. This thing's pretty pounded on, man. We'll look at it with this. Oh, almost dropped it. Hmm. I'm gonna put it in a 2x2 to be investigated later, but I'm thinking it's damaged. Good night, dude. Good night, dude. They saw it. Good night. Say good night to the folks.
Good night. This is my phone. You can use it as an iPad or a different
Okay, it's
iPad.
9 o'clock. Do you want to go see your friends at school? Or do you want to be grumpy and not make friends because you're too tired to go to school? Okay, that's what I thought. Danielle?
What?
Get him to go to bed, please. So I'm just going to make a little note on here. Black Steel Reserve says good night, William.
Good night.
So I just... Okay, Blues. Yeah, I figured we probably wouldn't have a huge crowd here tonight or anything. Mike says go to bed. Cool. Yeah, you guys should check out Black Steel's channel if you have it. It's really fun. He sent me a beautiful 68S proof. I love that coin. It's gorgeous. Do, 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 do. Not much going on there. Do, 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 do. That's funny, Black Steel. Yeah, she is. Ooh, there's a chunky S. It's just filled with gunk, though. It's not anything. Nope. Here we go. 51. This one's actually a nice red brown. Of course, with the lighting, you guys probably can't tell, but. Ooh, scratchy, though. It's got a pretty big scratch on that, right above the date. Bummer. I don't know what that is. I think just crud. There's another weird anomaly going on right here. And on the bottom of the D. I don't think it's too noteworthy, though. Liberty. You guys have been married 5 years? That's awesome. Hi, Nathan likes drums. How are ya? We're checking out coins tonight. Checking out the old wheat stock here. My pile of wheats. I have wheats upon wheats upon wheats. And I'm slowly trying to go through them and get them all squared away so I can do a grab bag. We were doing a grab bag for a while there. It was lots of fun. There was foreign coins and stuff like that in there. And like if people just got like all foreign coins that probably weren't very valuable but kind of unique, then I throw in a couple wheats or something like that for them. And I think we were doing like at one point I started losing a little bit of money on it, and I was like, man, you know, this shipping's really killing me. So I think I enacted the $3 rule. It was like $3 for the first pull, and then like $1 after that. 56D. Possible repunch mint mark here. So this is a repunch mint mark. I can tell by right here. See, it looks like a little dimple right there. If I can get this lighting right, you guys will be able to see it. You see this little dimple? That's the telltale sign that you're looking at a repunch mint mark. I understand the coin has damage on there, but we're going to have to look this one up. Possibly a D over S the way that this... I don't even know if there is one because I'm not a numisticist, but all these coins can be looked up. And it could be a D over S because you can see inside here. See how that would be an S? And you've got this little dimple sticking out right here too. Be pretty cool if it was. Oh man, yeah, you gotta get some propane. Some propane and propane accessories. Uh-oh, where'd that coin go? Almost lost it. we got a 56, and I gotta make my little notation. We're gonna look that bad boy up at some point. Do. 56D. Cool. Could be a D over S, so I put 1956D repunch mint mark, question mark, over mint mark, question mark. That way I know to look for both. Wow, it's really cool. We have 7 people in here. I didn't expect to see hardly anybody. I know there's quite a few people doing live streams tonight, especially Lemonhead's going to draw a lot of people in there, I'm sure of it. Here we go. Maybe I do own a 51D over S. Let's find out.
Oh, it's a birdie. It's a birdie. It's a birdie. Oh, I like birdies.
I'm going to check it with the loop. Not seeing it. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. I actually won this scope on Lemonhead's channel. I like going over there. I like what he's doing with his channel. It's a lot of fun. You get to see some coins that you've never seen before. Stuff like that. And if you can afford them, you can buy them. We'll just call that a regular 51. Here comes a 44. Does anybody watch the Hoover Boys metal detecting channel? Those guys are freaking hilarious. 1944, woo! If you guys haven't subbed to the Hoover Boys, what are you waiting for? You should see some of the coins these guys find metal detecting in Ohio. It's friggin' unbelievable. Yeah, and your channel too. What's Jesse saying? Aw, that's cool, Jesse. Now, I'm not sure, Jesse, if you're in a different time zone over there. I think you are. Like an hour. What did you have tonight, Mike? Did you have lasagna?
My phone is
I make a mean lasagna.
my home is everything on my
919?
like I have different apps than you and
So that's just a regular 44.
so I
Here comes a 41 with a ding on the rim.
my phone is smaller and your phone is like
That could have even been from like a coin rolling machine.
you look at
I'll show it to you guys.
with your phone might need your phone
See that? What's going on? This is where people get tricked, like the new folks in the hobby. Copper's pretty pliable when it goes to what can be done to it. I'd have to turn on the kitchen light. But you can see that's just damage. It looks weird. It's just damage though. It probably got stuck in a like a rolling machine or something like that. Let's see what the back looks like and see if we can find the same type of damage somewhere on the rim. Where'd you go? Is that it? Maybe.
I don't know if I can.
That
William, you need to slow down.
he needs to go to bed. He's totally exhausted. That's why he's being clumsy, honey.
No, I don't want to. I need my phone and yours. So, you find your pocket.
Here comes a 58D. Check this sucker out. How many wheats do I own? I don't even know anymore. Too many. I think it's time to get rid of some.
I think it might be. Yep, so see the difference? Your phone is bigger. Okay, so I don't see it's a different
Hmm.
so mine
Right here, something going on.
so
A little bit of dye wear. You can see it here too.
here this one's like this.
And right here. A little bit of dye wear. That's all that is.
My phone is
A little filling. A little extra filling. 58D. And I'm not seeing a repunch mint mark. It just looks like a straight up coin.
why do you always keep getting why do you keep getting rid of that? And I focus on looking things up.
Last week I got two 40% silvers at my bank. That was pretty sweet.
No,
They don't show up too well on the scope though. Too bright. And I'll probably wind up doing like some kind of a giveaway or something like that at some point with those. I mean, how can you argue with that? I got them for $1. Why not give them away?
I have my buttons are the same.
They're really nice to me over at my bank. And what do we got here? A 53D. Okay, now we might be talking. That's definitely deserving of being looked up right there. 368 half dollars. The R on 2 are the same. The third R is in the hairline. Interesting. They're from Naples, Italy? Huh, no kidding. Danielle's side of the family has a lot of Italian in them too. I can't tell if that's just damage. I don't think it's just damage though. Usually you'd see like a split, some kind of a split serif. Maybe there is something right there for a line. Like right here. But this bubbles down. It could be bubbled down from damage. I think that's damage right there. But it's worth a recheck. It's worth a 2x2 for now. So that's what we'll do. Here we go. So what was that? 1953? 1953D. RPM. Check it. We'll check it later.
I'm live too.
Okay, go live in your own bedroom then.
I can't because I want to live with you.
I know you do, but I'm busy showing coins, buddy.
And I want to sell coins too.
Not right now, honey. It's way past your bedtime. Or I'm going to have to cut the live stream, and I don't want to. So go to bed. 3. I'm counting down. 2. Don't make me get ya. I'm hoping that like my work schedule will change a little bit. Cause it kind of stinks. Like almost 6. Well, yeah, basically 6 days a week. I don't get to really see William much anymore. Which is the other reason why Danielle wanted me to stop doing so much YouTube stuff. But hey, it is what it is. Is there like a full moon tonight or something? So the weirdest thing happened to me today. I was at work, and the guy that runs the bottle room, like across town, he runs the bottle room kind of like I do at my work. And he showed up saying that I had said something about him at his job, and I don't even know the guy. But I went into that store the night before, and I was talking with this lady, and I bought a beer and whatnot, and she's like, "Oh, it must have had a hard day, probably because I looked pretty tired, and I did have a hard day." And I was like, "Yeah, such and such happened, and this and that," and we had a whole conversation. And next thing you know, the next day, this guy's at my work, saying that like I threw him under the bus and that I had said something about how he runs his bottle room over there, and I'm like, I didn't say anything like that, buddy. So I don't know what you're talking about. It was really bizarre. That's why I was wondering, maybe it's a full moon or something. I have no clue what the hell was going on there, but Liberty. Big fat Liberty. Look at that. Why? Blobby, blob, blob. Look at that. That's damaged though, guys. Damaged. 47. Damage can cause this extra thickness. Big time. Something came and flattened that out. Probably that's just damage right there. Do-do-do-do. Mike Wolf, you turd. I love you. Uh-oh, I got a holy glove. Not good. Hopefully I'm not making you guys too dizzy here. Not much there, but there's more where that came from. What are you guys watching there now? Oh, I lost one. What, hon? I lost two. Uh-oh. Not good. What are you watching, hon? Do-do-do-do-do. 44. Not seeing the double die though. It takes way better pictures. That's cool. Oh, cool, Jesse. I'll check them out. Yeah, I'd love to check those out. I think Ken Peavy was saying something about how the R could be buried in on those $50. And then there's like a peg leg R. There's all kinds of weird stuff. Boy, I've got 44s everywhere. 41. Hey, this one deserves like a 2x2 right here. This is a shinier one. Do-do-do. Huh. Not much going on there. This is definitely more like an AU coin though. Something going on there. Probably damage. Because there's nothing else obviously going on with this coin. But it's just a really nice, kind of shiny one. Still got a little bit of that cartwheel on there. So we'll put it in a 2x2. It's on the other side of that. Ba-doop-ba-doo. Oh, I'm down to 2 folks. Who's left? I'm probably gonna get off. We'll try to come back on tomorrow night, maybe for a little bit, and we'll keep hunting through these wheats. $46. Here's another 51. 51D. We'll make this our last coin to look at. Undercover coin hunter, what's up? How you doing tonight? I'll be right back, guys. Good. Do you do like do you do coin hunting videos and stuff like that? I'm just asking because I'm always looking for new people to go and support. I'll be right back though, okay? Let's see if we got. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I'm doing good. I'm trying to go through WHEATS so I can put together my grab bag and all that stuff and get it all back into place the way it should be. Make sure my book is filled. Cool, undercover. That's awesome. I will definitely, as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm going to go over and I'll sub to you. I'm glad that you do content. That's really good. So not seeing much on that coin. We did find a couple repunch mint marks tonight though, which is pretty cool. And here's an example of what a cleaned coin is going to look like. This has been cleaned for sure. You can see all these hairline scratches. And I don't want to turn on the kitchen light because it kind of ruins. This is kind of a shame actually because it looks like it might have a bit of a repunch mint mark going on there, but So what kind of coins do you like to go through? Not seeing much there, guys. I like pennies myself. Every once in a while, I'll get a roll of nickels and go through them. Here's a 1945. Do I need that for my boat? No, I need the 45D. Ooh, we got some damage going on there. I thought that date looked funny. Wheat pennies, huh? Cool. Yeah, it can be expensive. Hi, Tiffany Sharp. How are you? First timer. We always love that. I'm glad you found my channel. That's great. I'm almost up. I think today I got up to $5.99 for subs, which is pretty cool.
Oh, no. Oh.
I think tonight's one of those nights where I have to go tuck William up. I know he's kind of missing me right now. Tiffany Sharp in the house. First time ever. Awesome. Awesomeness. Let's see what to look at. Here's a 54D. Ooh, and we have a 48D to look at. So we're basically looking for repunch mint marks, maybe some little die cracks, die chips, things like that tonight. And that looks like a pretty straightforward 54D. Some damage on the 4. Liberty. In God we trust. Boy, that R looks awful funky. I mean, most of these are considered like circulated, but in fairly good condition. But that 48 is really close to the rim. William? No way. And Strange is here? When did that happen? Hang on a second. What's going on here? What's going on here, guys? There you are. How are you tonight? So this has a case of the funk right here. Funky gunk. That's damage. This has me thinking that it might be something, but I think it's too far gone to tell. So I'm going to put it back in the pile. But boom, done. Here comes 46D. Looks normal to me. Little damage on the E and R in Liberty. Most of these I have picked through pretty hard with 10x loop. But I'm trying to sift through them so we can start doing a grab bag.
So, I'm selling, a
45, 46, another 45, 45, 41, 46. Kind of sifting through now just to see if I could find mint marks to look at. 57D, there's one. There's a pretty nice, I know you can't see it because of the lighting, but pretty nice 50. 57. What was that doing in there? 1930. We'll show this one. I think we'll do like 4 more coins and then I gotta go tuck my little buddy up for the night. 53D. Looks pretty normal. And I can tell just from eyesight that's not going to have anything on the back, so we'll put it back. So here comes the 5070. Pretty well known to have repunch mint marks on this date. Yeah, it looks normal. They can't all be repunch mint marks. Here we got some damage going on up there. Do, 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 do. Aha! Finally, there we go. That's something I overlooked. So we can actually call this probably a pretty good grab bag. This is a die chip inside of the B right here on Liberty. They're very common to find, but they're still really nifty. And if you don't have one, you might want one. You could probably get $1 for it. You could probably get $1 for that. So we'll put it in a flip. And we're going to label it, even though I'm feeling kind of lazy right now. Good day to you too. Nomadic RV, what's up? You want one of those? I have better examples of those where like the top of the 5 is filled in, and usually the bottom of the B is filled in. Tiffany, do you have any wheat pennies? Thank you, Nomadic RV. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Cool. Mike, if you're still here, you could put maybe put up my email. Ooh, you have an 1889 Indian? Sweet. So we're just gonna look. Where's that 1930? Let's take a look at that. It's a nice brown. Whoop. As I bump everything. The O looks squished. That D looks pretty funky. Liberty. Eagle Eye Coin Hunter at gmail.com. So, whoop. That was loud, probably. Tiffany, if you wanted that coin, I'll go ahead and mail it to you if you want. And just send me an email with your address, and I'll get it out to you. Might take a week. I'd probably be able to get it out Thursday. I usually do mailing on Thursday. Cool. And I'll see, I know I have a bunch of those. There might be one that's cooler that I could send that's in a little bit better shape than the last one there. So here's what we try to look for. This might be a die chip, like a larger one, but I'm thinking unless I look with my regular eye. Yeah, that's just damage on there. Sometimes under the scope, like one of these hairline anomalies, it's gonna look like raised metal, but I can follow it with my eye from all the way up here. So there's a scratch here, and it's not showing up on the scope, but in between here, under my loop with the naked eye, I can see a scratch. And what the scratch did was plowed this metal up just the right way to make it look under the scope that is some kind of anomaly, like a die chip or crack. And it's really not. So, and the D, it looks a little funky, but I'm probably going to consider that damage also. So this is a little bit of right here, a little bit of a cud for sure. You can see it coming off the edge, and I know it's all beat up and stuff, so that actually could just be damage. But that's what you want to look for, a die crack that is turning into a cud. And the more it becomes one, the more it will start to take up the space here. If you know what I mean. Oh, thanks, man. That's awesome. Yep, sub each other. That's the way that that's the way everybody's channels start to grow. I really like what Anne Strange has been doing. You just got to be careful of the scam artist type people that really don't care. They don't care what they do to you, and it's sad. And I've dealt with it, and it always makes you want to quit. But you always got to remember, nobody likes a quitter. So if we can make it through all that bull, then we'll be doing good. We'll be doing good. Not seeing much on that one either. Here comes 51D. Let's try getting a little bit of different lighting on that. And again on that one, a little bit too much damage that I'm probably not gonna keep trying to look at it to see if it might be a repunchment mark. Let's look at this 57 real quick. Not much going on. It's so much fun for me to see these coins under a scope like this. The oldest coin I have right now, and I'm not sure exactly where it is. It's a King George II Hibernia coin, and it's like 1736, I believe. Between that and 17, there's like a 30-year range in dates that they even made that coin. And I found it metal detecting here in Vermont, which is pretty sweet. And for 1880 Indian, that's pretty sweet too. 1899. You do metal detecting too? That's awesome. I love metal detecting. I just found I'll show you guys this one because I got gloves on. I just found this one last month or so. I haven't really been doing too much detecting. I might go out this Sunday. I'll show you guys this one. This is my first $50 that I've ever found metal detecting. And look at the detail on this. It's a Walking Liberty $50. This still has some pretty fine details on it. And you're going to see some, look at these areas right here. Like, you can see these darker scratches. These were probably from being in circulation. But you see these lighter patches running this way. That's literally me, from me taking it out of the ground. So basically what happens sometimes is when you dig them, the pressure of the dirt is going to push against the surfaces of the coin, and it's going to take this dark patina and kind of strip it away. That's awesome, Jesse. I'm so glad. It's really awesome to do. I love doing it with William. We have fun. And there's the date, 1941. And this has the D mint mark on it. And what I did was I just picked like a newer subscriber that has given me some support when I was kind of down and out and things like that. And I decided I would give this to Nature Hunter for hitting 600 subscribers. And at first I thought this might be a repunch mint mark, but that's just damage on there. And you can even see some of the finer details left on this coin, like this is dye deterioration right here along that rim. It causes some extra folding of the metal. And there's a super technical term that I can never remember. But yeah, I mean, there's even still some details here on the feathers. Look at it. You still got detail right here. You can see those fine scratches again from digging it out of the ground. And there's the eagle eye. See these linear lines right here? That's for me. That's for me digging it out. So I did cause some damage to the coin doing it. But it's better than leaving it in the ground, I think. Oh, here's what we can do. Hold on. So you can see when I dug it out that some of the sand and rocks and things like that pushed against the surface of the coin right over in those areas. But man, the detail on this coin coming out of the ground is just phenomenal. And the rim is all really nice. The chest feathers are pretty much gone. There's your D mint mark down here. But for coming out of the ground, I mean, this coin definitely was not circulated very long before it got lost in the ground. I mean, you can still see the stars. Pretty fine details. Even on the cheek and the eye. Usually her head just looks like a blob. You can't see any detail at all on the hair. And then what is this one? I think that's a 72. Yep, a 72 with master hub doubling on there. And it's in pretty nice condition. So instead of doing a big giveaway or something like that, I just picked one person that I hadn't really known very long that was a new supporter, and I'm going to give that to her. So that was that. And most metal detectors will be like, I'll never give up that coin. But hey, I know she's going to enjoy it just as much as I do. And she's not going to turn around and sell it. She'll keep it in the family. But yeah, I think I'm about ready to call it a night. And I really appreciate everybody stopping by. It takes a while. It does. I started when I was a little kid collecting coins. My dad would always pull out, he had this leather pouch of coins that were his father's, and we'd sit down and go through them. And that's what got me started. And then, you know, hockey and school and all these other things in my life kind of got in the way. But when I got to be 35, that's when I got back into coin collecting. And I've been doing it ever since, and probably will not stop doing it until I'm gone. But yep. But yeah, I really do enjoy it, and the coin community is really amazing. We're all here to kind of support each other and teach people new things, and it's a lot of fun. I do appreciation giveaways here and there, and sometimes it's a little bit different stream where like I'll get a box of coins, a box of pennies, and I'll give away one roll and I'll search through it, and whoever wins gets to keep whatever I find in the roll. Things like that. It's fun to stop by here. Also, subscribe to ACS Coins, Mike Wolf, like Black Steel Reserve, Reese's Treasure Hunting Emporium. Mantic Coins is a lot of fun to go to. But yeah, Tiffany, send me an email, and I know that this, where did it go? I wrote your name on it. This one's not in the greatest shape as far as one of those little die chips, but I know I have a few better examples, so I'll probably send two of them and make it worth the stamp. But oh, hi, Toxic Imp, how are you? No bully zone, I like that. But yeah, I'm just about to end the live stream. Thank you for stopping by. And until next time, happy hunting.